Okay, I don't know if I'm the only one to ever have this happen to them when they're watching an anime, but have you ever sat down, ate some food while you're watching the show, and all of a sudden you laugh so hard you almost suffocate because you laugh so freaking hard? Well, that happened to me this episode on one particular scene. That Koko impression that Banri did at the beginning of this episode was completely unexpected. I did not see that coming. The way he just draws a heart, it's like, my boyfriend, and just the way it was completely great. The way he basically managed to play like Koko from the last episode was just amazing. Now, just the way basically Yana just went completely along with Banri's antics and saying, oh yeah, he's my boyfriend, all that, started hugging him, all this, was freaking hilarious. It's just great. And that was just the beginning of this episode. Now, that opening song I love a lot. Now, I don't know if it's just me also, but that opening seems to give an entirely different light on the series. It makes you feel like the series is lighthearted and going to be nothing but romance. But I see a lot of, I guess, emotional drama in this series the more I see it going on and progressing. Especially at that ending scene of this episode when basically the old past Tada Banri was starting to come out in the new Tada Banri and say, I want to remember all that, I don't want to be this and all this. All in all, I like that, but I don't like past Tada Banri. I don't like how he's using and manipulating his newer self and trying to make some drama between Koko and Linda. So it makes me really upset to see something like that. And just, I know there has to be drama and a romance / life. Just the way it's going. It's something different I haven't seen before, but at the same time, it's making me so upset because I actually like all the main female characters in this series. I like them all. I don't dislike any character in this series, which is very shocking for a romance love triangle anime. So right there, they're doing a great job at that because, you know, to be honest, I would be fine with whatever person our main character Tada Banri gets with because all the characters have been shown great spotlight. Linda seems to have more of a character personalization than actual our main character Koko. So it's kind of upsetting there. Maybe Koko finally might get some more personality and more just introduction more to her past character than constantly just seeing her antics of being lovey-dovey, dairy mode. I love that. I love her entire freaking personality in that sense. Just hopefully we get some more actual plot and story behind her character background and see more development with her. Linda's had a lot of development these past couple episodes, which is good because we're setting up, I guess, the back drama for whatever's going to happen with Koko. Now, I really love Banri's type of reaction when he's talking to Koko on the phone saying, okay, why aren't you going to Yana's house? Because that would be cheating with two genders of the opposite sex being in the same room together. And then Banri's sitting there talking to her while he has Linda right next to him. I was like, are you serious? Just the irony in that entire conversation was hilarious. Now, I saw some actual foreshadowing in this episode, too. I don't know if anyone else realized it. When basically Banri grabbed a photo of him and Linda and put it between his books. Does anyone not see how basically Koko really is? She scourges through everything. We usually see what she used to do to Yana and kind of what she did with Banri a couple episodes back when he had those magazines. I could see her finding that picture between the books or it falling out while they're having a conversation in the room, and then you see drama form right there. I could see that happening. I'm calling it. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully it's not that easily to be predicted, but I could see something like that happening to stir up some drama. Now, I really like Shinami. She's a really good character. She's always seemed to be Miss Supersonic. Going, oh, go, and all that kind of crap. She's going, always fast, always talking fast. Her voice actor is just beautiful. In this episode, we get to see another side of her. She seems to be a little bit depressed because our other main character, Yana, says, I don't want you speaking to me anymore. And so she gets upset and all emotional. As I can see, Shinami actually has some form of emotions or feelings towards Yana. And maybe we might get to see these two actually come together and finally have a relationship. Because this series, the more I look at it, it's kind of reminding me of Toradora in a sense. I mean, look, we got two characters that, you know how we have Yana, you know, doesn't like Koko. I mean, Koko used to like Yana, but now likes our main character, Banri. It just seems like the different characters that are liking different cross characters are liking other characters. I don't know if that came out right or not, but I mean, just the way the actual love triangle is forming, it seems kind of like that in a sense. And so I like that. I like the way the characters are getting formed. Now, the one character I feel the most sorry for in this series is 2D-kun. Oh, come on, man. He makes me so upset to see him just all alone. I mean, he is the character of this series that doesn't get the most support, but at the same time, he manages to keep me laughing and smiling when he does talk. It's amazing to see his character that has such little screen time be able to actually keep a good interaction with the other characters and hold up on his own two legs. So I like that with 2D-kun's character. Now, I have to say, I want to officially call the couple name to Koko and Tada Banri. I know what I'm going to call them now. Baka couple. Because, I mean, they're both stupid in a sense. I mean, they're just so lovey-dovey all over the place. Usually when we see a romance slice of life anime, one side usually doesn't like all the affection, and one side just is like, oh, I love you, just stuff like that. But in this, we're seeing both sides equally loving each other, so they're definitely just a Baka couple, and I love that. I love this. I love the romance in this anime. It's doing a great job of actually doing those feels in this series, and they're doing a great job the way they're handling drama. Not much more I could talk about this episode. I've almost covered every single little detail about this episode. I know I haven't covered everything, but there's a lot of good stuff in this actual episode I'm liking. Now, tell me, what do you think is going to happen in the next couple episodes? There's 16 episodes left of this series. So what are they going to do for 16 episodes? That's another question. Are they going to actually be able to go for college life and they're going to do a time skip or something? Is like Koko and Tada Banri going to get married? I mean, and they may try to pull a Toradora or something. I don't know. All in all, I really like that in the sense of the way the series has a 24-episode run, so we can expect some great actual character development in the series. And that's why I'm not complaining on Koko's character not having a lot of screen time right now, because there's a lot more episodes out there right now to be able to improve her character and other characters at that. So I like that so far in a sense. Now, tell me what you think about past Banri. Do you think he is going to interfere with our new Banri? Do you think he's going to try to take over the mind or basically integrate himself into being the actual main character and try to get with Linda again? Because we already can see that the old Tada Banri wants to be with Linda, but he doesn't really approve of Koko, but he's only basically following our new Tada Banri because he has to or he'll disappear. Now, that's another question that pops up in the series. I don't think there's any supernatural in this series, but I mean, I could be wrong. So is the ghost Tada Banri actually really there? Or is that just an illusion to give us some more character development behind our main character, Banri? So right there's the confusing aspects right there. I mean, I don't really even know if that's actually really him. Well, anyways, tell me what you think about this episode. Tell me if you enjoyed it. Tell me if you like this anime review. And everybody, hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. If you enjoy my video content, please subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me. Stay chibi, and Chibi out.